Hi, Aussie Kings X Tonite, and I'm here with Fletcher.
Well, here I am today in my CSI Miami. We are expanding our wings in the tradition of Cross is a state of mind. It is not a postcode, and you will notice in King's Cross there is no sign for King's Cross. And in one of our videos, it does say it is a state of mind. In real estate, it is either Elizabeth Bay or Potts Point. In this spirit and stretching our wings, we have decided that King's Cross could be on the other side of the world. There is another King's Cross in London, and we just so happen to have a good friend of ours. Guess who it is? The word Aussie is now going to be in.
Hello there. Yes, like you said, we're spreading our legs around the world.
Our wings, dear.
Our wings, dear.
That's our wings.
You know, I'm going to be all over London. King's Cross in London, of course, as we heard, Earl's Court. So for a few weeks, I'll be there making a few videos.
So you're going to be all over London?
Well, I was before, and you know, I have a reputation here in Sydney for being all over the place, just like my videos, and this will be no exception. You know what I say? We are very diverse. We're very versatile, as you probably know, those of you who know me, and bring on the videos, I say, on this wonderful, wonderful YouTube page. Let's unite.
Great thing about London is that you have so many pubs there with live music. When I lived in Camden Town in North London, just about every pub had some fringe bands that were really quite good.
London's brilliant for entertainment. You've got bands, you've got live bands, you've got real. But you go to London, you've got people, because it's a crossroads for the whole world. It's near Europe, it's near America, North Africa. You've got everything going on in that place. You don't perhaps have the isolation you have here in Australia, which is beautiful in its own right. But you've got everything in London. So if you want to try cultures from...
I think this is a bit controversial, isn't it, already?
We are red with jealousy.
He doesn't pull the punches, does he?
We're stuck down here and he's going up to paradise.
Are you going to make a good fist of things?
Open all hours.
Well, I'm sure London is.
Well, we will be open all hours, because when it's dark here, it's light there, and when it's light there, it's dark here. You'll be uploading there when we're not uploading here, and so there'll be no end to uploading.
There'll be no end to uploading?
No, there will be loading for both ends.
So, I hope so.
My favourite
Will
position.
does too.
Yes, don't you know it?
Yes.
You remember.
When I say tomato, you say tomato.
Got so many different areas of London. Now, I have a request which you probably would rather die than do this.
Go on.
It's real suicide material.
You want me to jump off a bridge?
I'm going to ask you now. No, this is worse than death.
I'll marry you.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. I'll marry you.
I would if it worked, but it's not recognised in Australia.
I know.
But anyway, I would like to ask you to go to Lewisham.
Oh yeah, South London.
There is a gay bar down there near the station there. You'll be able to find it in the pink guide.
Okay.
And tell them to say, Fletcher said to say hello, the mad school teacher.
Mad school teacher.
His name was Fletcher.
Wow.
And I bet you anything they still remember me.
When was that? Last year?
Year 2000.
I'll have a word with them. I think I know the bar you're talking about. Yeah, I'll check it out.
I bet
Just
you
like old times.
they still... And at 11 o'clock, it may have changed, the sirens go off, the lights go on, and everybody has to leave, and then they go downstairs into the disco. I think they still do that in most of the bars down there. Isn't that a bizarre ritual they have in London?
It's crazy, but they do have 24-hour licensing laws at last.
So it's changed.
Oh yes, but it's not been great for the clubs, because it means people go to the clubs later, like they do in Europe and over here. But it's all changed now, so it's all modern. London's reached the 21st century at last. It's a great place, got everything in London, but the best place in the world, I reckon, here in Sydney.
It's interesting because I got a hot tip. Now, Sydney gave this hot tip. He got an informant from England, and apparently there's a new gay nightclub on the island of Sheppey.
What's it called?
Sheppey. I mean,
That's the only place...
You can't hope for much imagination.
On the island of Sheppey,
Yeah.
the song We Are Family is considered pornography.
Well, I think it may be called Gilligan's Isle, the nightclub.
Well, there are a lot of people with Down syndrome on the Isle of Sheppey, and nobody quite knows why. Would it be the inbreeding, maybe, you know?
Well, I've never been to Tasmania, but
No,
It's the same sort of thing.
oh, the Isle of Sheppey, yes. I thought you were talking about somewhere else. I don't know. They do like each other. They're a very close community.
They're making
Very
a
close
feature film with
community.
John Travolta about it's called Saturday Night Sheppey.
It's down in the lower Thames. A lot of East Enders moved down there 100 years ago, and they were sort of marooned and got to like each other. And you have fourth generation inbreds down there, and some of them have special physical traits.
So they're really a bit like the Republican Party in America with George Bush and all that.
Well, you mean they're inbred?
Yeah, but they wouldn't be as inbred as George Bush, would they?
I don't know. I don't know if George Bush is inbred, is he?
Did you see his last speech?
That's just damn stupidity. I think even people in Isle of Sheppey are smarter than that. They're really nice people. I really like them. The other people in Chatham, there's a place called Chatham, which is just on the coast of Sheppey, really pick on the people, and it's not their fault that they've been inbred for four generations.
It's just one of those unfortunate things that happens, and I don't think you can really point the finger. Well, whichever finger, some of them have got six, but you can't really point the finger here. You know.
No, I mean, this is why they say that London, the Wild West, is below the floodgates.
Yeah.
They say that about the Thames. Have
Is
you
it
ever
true
heard
they give
that?
thanks for their daily inbred on the on the Isle of Sheppey and the daily inbred.
It's the part of England that Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, doesn't want us to know about.
Dennis Thatcher came from there, didn't Dennis Thatcher, the Prime Minister's husband, came from Sheppey, didn't he? Or
Did he?
I think so.
Oh, probably. I don't know. All I do know is that Dennis Thatcher's dad was from New Zealand.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of Kiwi influence there. But, you know, I would be worried if I was on the Isle of Sheppey. At family reunions, I'd feel like
Yeah.
the spare tyre.
You'd know everyone.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
At least there'd be one brain there. I mean,
wish Will a bon voyage before we run out of time.
merci beaucoup. I appreciate it.
birthday.
I'm gonna have a.
And welcome to the Collab. And we are a worldwide King's Cross is taking over the world.
We are. The world is here, legs open around the world, and just for you. So come on into our world as we come into your world.
And as Charlton Heston said, get your paws off me, you damn dirty ape.